Okay, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, and salutation you came out there push this word in truth and in sincerity. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of things are happening, and everything is moving swiftly. Yesterday it was a horrific day for travel because it was torrential rains coming down, floods everywhere, and the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, the FDR Drive was flooded. The Bronx River Parkway was flooded. And I take that route every day to work. I just thank the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah that I had to work yesterday. You have people, cars submerged underwater, Jeeps, regular cars, and that's damage to the engine, water damage. So that car's not going to be in good. It's not going to be in good shape no more. It's not going to last long because of the engine got soaked. So, hey, man, that's Isaiah 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, storms, and tempests, earthquakes, flames of devouring fire, roughly paraphrasing that scripture. Meanwhile, not so fine, Dianne Feinstein, a senator for California, I believe, kicked the bucket 2 days ago at the age of 98. So all that wickedness she did for 31 years being a senator and being into politics, she finally kicked the bucket. Not so fine, Dianne Feinstein, dead at the age of 98. But that wicked lady lived a long life, man. 98 years? 98 years. Yo. This is Job chapter 21, verse 7. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their house are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. Yeah, they wicked. The earth was given to the hands of the wicked. She's an Edomite, a so-called Edomite, or small hat, if you will, and the Lord granted her 98 years on this to promote wickedness and push wickedness on this earth, just to be judged after he required her spirit. I'm quite sure now she know that she's going into slavery, and that her end and her offsprings and the people that's with her, meaning the rest of the Edomites, they doomed. She know that now. I'm quite sure she does. So let's read that again. Job chapter 21, verse 7. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old? Yeah, she died at the age of 98, man. 31 years as a senator into politics, promoting wars, genocide, promoting all kind of manner of wickedness, just to appease her handlers. And now she's dead. Now she appeared before the judgment seat of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and now she know what end and her fate. So it reads, it says, their seed is established in their sight. Let's talk about the international bankers and the rulers, started with the Rothschilds and they flunkies. It says, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, and are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their house are safe from fear. They don't fear anything. They don't fear anything. They don't fear being pulled over by police, getting the shit beat out of them. They don't fear, oh, am I going to have a place to stay the next day? They don't fear any of those things because their houses are safe from fear. Neither is the rod of the Most High is upon them. The bull gendereth and faileth not. The cow cleaveth and casteth not her calf. They send their little ones, like they send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. Yeah, because they live in their heaven, they in their rulership. They live in voluptuously, they live in extravagantly, They don't have nothing. They don't have a want of anything. They take the timbrel and the harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ. They spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave. They spend their days living in old money. Started with the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Rockefellers, the Gettys, the Oppenheimers, so forth and so on. They spend their days in wealth. They have not a want of anything. It says, therefore they say unto the Most High Yahweh, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. They don't serve the Most High. They have their own gods that they serve, their own gods that they worship. And they worship these different deities, these demons, that's giving them their power through the left hand of the Most High, allowing them demons to give them power to rule. So that's where they get their power from. It says, therefore, they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. Because they serving Satan, not knowing that the Most High controls Satan. So you serving the Most High, you worshiping the Lord, Yahweh, while Yahweh shine the left hand side. They don't even know it. That's how stupid these Edomites are. They so smart that they stupid. It says, what is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him? That's why they pray to these other gods that ain't gods. They pray to Molech. They pray to Baphomet. You know the rest of these deities that they think are deities. It says, lo, their good is not. It says, verse 16, Job 21, verse 16, lo, their good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. It says, how often is the candle of the wicked put out? Look, this woman lived to be. Listen, it seemed like all these politicians, all these wicked ass people, like John D. Rockefeller died at the age of 102. Brzezinski died at what, age of 98, 99, somewhere around there. All these different wicked ass politicians and wicked ass Edomites lived to a ripe old age, enjoying and lavishing in their wealth for this season, this lifetime. But when the Most High acquires their spirit and they go between the judgment seat of the Lord Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah, they receive their judgment. They know they in. They know they going into slavery. They're at peace now because they're in the spirit world. But when they come back in reincarnation, they're going to live out their judgment on earth. So it reads, back in Job chapter 21, verse 17, how often is the candle of the wicked put out, and how often cometh their destruction upon them? The Most High distribute sorrows in his anger. They are as stubble, because at the end of this devil's rulership, which is declining, it's going to be thermonuclear destruction. And that's why I say they're going to be stubble before the wind, and as calf that the storm carrieth away. The Lord Yahweh will lay up his iniquity for his children. This is, let me get this precept real quick to back that up. Real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. When you go back to Job, the 21st chapter, it says, the 19th verse, it says, the Most High Yahweh will lay up his iniquity for his children. That links perfectly with Isaiah the 14th chapter, 21st verse. So it reads, the Lord lay up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure have he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? And that's going to be your judgment then. That's going to be your judgment, Esau. You're going to be cut off. Let's read that again. It says, for what? It says, for what pleasure have he in his house after him when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? Because you're going to be cut off, man. After 1,000 years of slavery, devil, you're going to be eviscerated. You're going to be eviscerated, man. You know? But when you come back, you're gonna live out your punishment. And the international bankers, started with the Rothschilds, they're gonna live through this destruction only to be put in chains, pursuant to Isaiah, the 24th chapter, the 19th verse on down, where the Lord gonna punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and their minions. And Miss Not So Fine, Dianne Feinstein, was a minion of the international bankers. She herself was a small header. So, hey, you had your time, you lived, now you in the spirit world, and now you're going to receive your judgment. And that's the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. You and the rest of them devils that live wickedly. And, you know, that's just it. That's just the bottom line. And then you have this other wicked-ass nigga, Keith D., that allegedly killed Tupac 27 years ago. Him, what's his name again? Orlando Anderson, which was his nephew, and two other cats was in the car. All three of the cats are dead, according to police records. Orlando Anderson, he got killed in a shootout. And the other two cats, I don't know their fate, but I guarantee you they got put to death as well. But this dude, Keith D, was going on Vlad TV, and I think Vlad is a goddamn agent, man. I think he's an agent because he turned over all them interviews to the feds. This dude gloating and boasting about how he killed Tupac. How after the fight, the Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas, you know, when Orlando Anderson, which was his nephew, got into an altercation with Tupac, after the fight, they went and sprayed up the car that Suge Knight, and Tupac was in. We all know the story, but this dude was getting on Vlad TV talking shit. I mean, just proud as hell. Thinking he got away because it's been 27 years. He got away with murder. He got away with killing Tupac or having something to do with the death of Tupac. So he was proud, all in this, you know, filled with pride, man. Filled with pride, talking shit like as if he's not going to face that. He's not going to get judged for that. Nothing is going to happen to him. That's why he was so proudly going on these different stations, these different podcasts, you know, voicing about what he did and how he did it. And now look at him, 60 years old, locked up, done, through, about to do years. I don't know if they got the death penalty in Las Vegas, but guess what? You done, homeboy. You done. And you thinking that you got away from it, but you didn't. Them 3 cats that died, that got put to death, they okay. They in the right state of mind. You gonna suffer. They not suffering. They in the spirit world. They received their judgment. But you, now you're gonna receive your judgment, which is life in prison. Life in prison, my man. Ain't that a kick in the head, huh? Now, this is Ecclesiastes in the Bible. Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 8, verse 11. Because he thought he got away with that shit. He thought he got away with murder. The Lord allow you to escape for 27 years, which is nothing in the eyes of the Most High. Now you 60, probably have ailments, and now you going to jail for life, bro. Because you ran your mouth like a bitch. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. Yeah, that was an evil act you did, man. Murder. You murdered that man in cold blood over a fight, gang banging, doing all kind of wicked demonic shit, and now you about to pay. Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set them to do evil. And Jake respect violence, man. You gloat in being a gangbanger, being a wicked ass drug dealing, adulterer, indulge yourself in all kind of debauchery. You'll take pride in it. You'll take pride and pleasure in that. Look here, you can look at him when he was on Vlad TV, filled with pride, filled with pride. He had a proud look on his face throughout the interview. And now look at you now, buddy. Look at you now. You about to go to jail for life. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with him that feareth the Lord Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked. Now Esau, Edom's the wicked. The so-called white man is the wicked, but you got wicked jakes out there too as well. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Lord. That dude Keith D, whatever his name is, didn't fear the Lord, man. That's why he's out there gangbanging, doing what he was doing. But now it's over. And you can use this scripture right here in Psalms, the 64th chapter, the 8th verse, on this dude. But this is meant for Esau, the international bankers, to reveal their secrets. But also, this wicked-ass demon, Keith D, revealed his secrets on these different platforms for a few dollars, filled with pride. And now, you got cuffs slapped on your wicked-ass wrist at the age of 60. You going down, bro. You through. Psalm 64, verse 8. So shall they, it says, let me see, should I go up? No, I'm going to start at 8. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. Yeah, this dude was all on these different platforms talking shit, gloating about how he killed Tupac or had something to do with killing Tupac. He said he claimed Orlando Anderson, his nephew, pulled the trigger, but you was in the car. You was an accomplice. You gave him the gun. So you said in your interviews. Now, you done. Now, you thinking back on all them interviews you did, and you said, damn, I played myself. Yeah, you did. You played yourself. Vlad, in my opinion, is a goddamn agent. And you gotta be a stupid motherfucker to get on his platform, knowing that it's all over the internet, can be accessed, and brag about killing somebody. Back in Psalm 68, verse 8, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, all that see them shall flee away. Now, everybody that you was associated with that has something to do with that, they don't want nothing to do with you now no more. Most of the people that had something to do with that, they dead. Like the 3 accomplices I was in a car with, and he's the only one left. And the Lord did that purposely. Because this dude Keith D was filled with pride, and now that pride is wiped off your ugly ass mug. Now you're going to jail. You at your run 27 years. Now it's coming to an abrupt end. Now you must face the music. And you're going to be in there till the missiles come. And you're going to be missile fooled. You're going to be missile fooled, my man. Now here come the sorrows. 60 years old. Lived your whole life free, doing wickedness. Now it's time to pay. 60 years old, you in prison. About to do life, or worse. Well, being put to death, do the death penalty, you'll feel pain for a minute, but then you'll be in the spirit world in your right state of mind. But the Lord don't want that for you. The Lord wants you to serve out them years in prison, so you could think about all the wickedness you did. Oh yeah, you fucked up. There ain't no coming back now. You're gonna die in prison. You ain't gonna do, and the good thing about it is you're not gonna live out all them days in prison. You're gonna be destroyed when the missiles come. You're gonna be burnt with fire, right along with the rest of the wicked. So that's your end. When that fear come upon you, you're gonna consider the work of the Most High. It says, verse 9, all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Lord Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doings. What's the Lord's doing? Bringing that nuclear war, that constant fire from them chariots. And you're gonna be, and that jail cell is gonna be your tomb. And you're getting exactly what you deserve, because you're a wicked ass murdering bastard. Tupac was wicked too, but right now he's in the right state of mind. He received this judgment 27 years ago. But your sorrow was the just beginning. Should have kept your mouth shut. Now you're going down, you through. And that's the Lord's judgment. And speaking of judgment, this is more judgment that came down, because in Pakistan, a suicide bomb went into a synagogue, or wherever they worship in mosque, and blew up and killed 57 people. Where was Allah when that suicide bomber came in there and destroyed and unalive 57 souls? He probably was sleeping, because there's no such thing as Allah. Allah only means power. The true living power, the true living God is Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shine. There's no other power. You know? It's 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bring down to the grave and bringeth up. Bottom line, the Lord did that. The Lord put the spirit on that devil, on that sand nigga, to do what he did for your judgment. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. The Lord killed you. The Lord put that hit out on you. Deuteronomy 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there's no God with me. You praying to Allah, Allah ain't going to deliver you. Let's read that again. See now that I, even I am he, and there's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift up my hands to heaven and say, I live forever. If I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me. You got rewarded with death. All 57 of you Pakistanians put to death by a suicide bomb. The Lord is dreadful, man. The Lord is dreadful. So there you have it. Various topics. You know, the point has been made. The Lord brought forth judgment on Dianne Feinstein, on Keith D, and them 57 Ishmaelites out there. And more judgment is coming. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Makak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, you Akim, out there that push this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.